This video is not suitable for audiences under 13 years of age.
Kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Rampage godlike.
Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're taking a look at some more test server action. This is actually a midweek test server. Pixonic has recently announced the remastered version of War Robots, and they're doing what I believe is going to be two test servers a week. Midweek, it's going to be focusing on the remastered graphics, whereas the weekend test servers is going to be your normal balances, introduction of new features, bots, weapons, etc. So this is going to be my first look at the actual new graphics, and we're going to see how they look. This is supposed to be the performance settings, which means this is the settings that would be run more on the low-end, older devices. And the ultra settings, the ones that would have the water and the reflections and all those type of features with the graphics, would come at a later date on the test servers, and they'd be more geared to the higher-end, newer devices. I'm purposely playing right now on an older device. This is about a 4 or 5 year old phone. I still think it probably would meet the minimum thresholds for the ultra settings. They had mentioned the ultra settings would be, I believe, on at least an Android phone, you have to use OpenGL 3 or above. I took a look at this device. It is running, I believe, OpenGL 3.1, so I'm just at the bare minimum. But this is an older device. I've been using it for quite extensively. Only recently have I got a new device, and it does lag. You know, there's a lot of cleanup I need to do on it, clearing the caches, maybe even reinstall the stock operating system on it. So it does run the War Robots that's currently on live server just fairly slowly. So I thought it would be a good test on these performances to use this particular device, and let's just hop into the game here and see how it looks. Alright, so let's just go right into the battle. I didn't change anything with the stock weapons or bots they gave us, other than I just gave them some paint jobs. So let's see what we're going to get here in the quick match. I've already seen several videos about how it looks, so I'm pretty much expecting some pretty good things. It does really look much more improved over the current version. And let's just start with the Cossack here on Beacon Rush. Let's just see how it performs on my device here. So the Canyon map, it really is spectacular, and if this is really the lower settings, it really is something, because it looks a lot better than it does currently on the live server. Live server is just really orange. It's kind of more of an animated look, whereas this, the textures, the details there, even look right down there. You see that fan blowing the wind. You see the wind blowing, the smoke, the dust, and those flaps on the fans themselves are just moving in the wind. That's pretty awesome. So I don't care about the gameplay, to be perfectly honest. I don't even know what's on this thing. Do I have mullets? Oh yeah, I have mullets, so I can hit this thing from afar. But these graphics really are pretty nice. The only thing I would say to Pixonic, as I'm thinking right here and I'm looking at shadows, is if their intent is really to run this on older devices, well, give the option to turn the shadows off, because shadows can be a drain when it comes to graphical performance. And although I don't see it on this bot, but I have seen other gameplay where, like, the Carnage or whatever is running and there's dust coming out as they run and walk on the field. That's another item that I would suggest possibly Pixonic allow us to disable. Because again, just the more you have to do with particles and having to generate them in the game, the more graphical intensive it can be. So if the thought is really to try to make older devices, oh, that was a really bad jump, have older devices be able to run this, then that would be my suggestion. Anyway, so I'm going to run the Carnage next here just to see if I can see the dust. But even the firing of like these, what are they, Nashorns? I can't remember if this is Nashorns, Candace, something. You see the smoke coming out of the barrels. You just see the rocket propellant, the smoke as the rockets go through the air. It's all really nice features. And if they can really do what they say they're going to do, that this is going to run smoother than even the current live server, then that is really a testament to their dedication to really improving the game. I know there's a lot of people who've been speculating about, with all the OP stuff coming out and really only the quote-unquote wallet warriors can afford it, that Pixonic is basically just trying to ruin, I don't want to say ruin the game, but get as much money as they can out of it before they go into other endeavors such as Dino Squad. Well, they apparently have several teams dedicated to this game. One solely to fix the lag, and another one solely working on the graphics, for instance. One of these, there we go. And so, obviously it doesn't seem like Pixonic is giving up quite on this game yet. Oh yeah, you can't hide behind there anymore, I forgot about that. You can actually walk through that little... On the current live server, on this particular structure here, you can't shoot through here, you can't walk through here. But I don't think the Fury can, but I know the Cossack can, and the smaller bots can go right through there. Alright, so let's go into the Carnage. And I saw other... Oh, maybe it's... I have to run. Oh yeah, see, I run, and you notice the dust coming up off of the footprints as I stomp onto the ground. That's kind of cool. And as long as that doesn't hurt performance on these lower devices in this performance settings, okay. But it is one of those things that I hope Pixonic will give people the option to turn off. Just to try to allow a little bit more smoothness when it comes to the older devices. But beyond that, they really have done a good job on rendering and texturing this map. Anyways, let's see if I just grab this beacon here. I've been paying more attention to the map than the actual gameplay here. No wonder we're already 4-capped. So this guy, I don't even think he knows I'm here. I'll just grab this beacon and then I'll see if I can go around behind him. There he comes. Let's try and hit somebody else. So he's just used all of his weapons. And though he'll have another shot here, I'll go to here in a second. So I'm going to go try to use my speed, get around it a little bit. Save up my shots. Oh yeah, he's going to take me out here. Alright, what do we have left here? Well, let's get the Gareth in there. What to shoot. Going over here. So my team should probably get that one. See if I can rush over here. Oh yeah, so I haven't been a long time since I played the Gareth. I think I'm slower in this mode. Yeah, I am. So speed up here a little bit, keep my shield to the side. Go on up over this little mound here, around this corner. And let's just go grab their beacon if I can. Hopefully prolong this a little bit longer. But I think they're grabbing center. Come on, let's get this beacon. Turn my shield to the side here, just to block those shots coming in. I want to keep my speed. So I'm going to come off this, keep my speed, so get down, help in center. I think there's some people still down there. Okay, here we go. And they're all back down there. Okay, so shield up the front. See what I can do with this Fury. Not get hit him very well. And what do we got here? Come on. Right. Reload here. And, well, oh, we got that guy over there. Can I shoot him? Yep. Nope. Oh. My shield hasn't gone yet. Now, how did I get hit? Oh, he was behind me. Okay. Well then. No, I really am impressed with this. I'm really surprised. Honestly didn't think it was going to be extremely smooth on my device, because this device does lag quite a bit. See if we can get the shield down. Oh god, these gusts suck. Alright, well that's game. We lost, but that's fine. Let's just see how pitiful we did. But you know what? This makes me a little nostalgic. I really liked War Robots when it was a much simpler game. You know, this day and age with all the stealth and the flying and the OP weapons and bots and god, the OP Titans. Oh, this definitely was a refreshing change. But anyways, you know what? For once, I'm giving Pixonic a thumbs up. They really have done a really good job with this. And I am surprised at how well it is running on my older device. I can't wait to see all the other maps. And they're also going to be remake a lot of the remodeling, a lot of the not weapons. Well, maybe the weapons, but the bots for sure. And just the graphics just look a lot more cleaner, a lot more professional, a lot more realistic. If you can use the term realistic for bots fighting on different planets and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to keep trying to do these weekly remastered test server videos. I'm interested to see what they have coming down the pipeline. I really am looking forward to seeing the ultra settings, the ones with the water, the reflections, and stuff like that, just to see how well it works on a device. I'm worried about how much it might heat up a device. They say it's not supposed to. It's actually supposed to be better. I know my OnePlus that I'm running for the live server matches I'm currently doing, after about 20 minutes, my device gets really hot, and it's pretty much a brand new device. I've only had it for about 4 months. So, and it drains the battery like there's no tomorrow. I'll be at 100% on my OnePlus, and by the time I do a 1 hour session, I'm down to 50%. And that's with battery optimization on. So anyways, 2 thumbs up. I like what they're doing so far. I really wish, though, they would take some time and fix the actual issues in the game. That's my only con, I have to say. You know, really looking forward to this, but I would much rather have this wait and have the issues with matchmaking, the OP Titans, the lag. I'd rather have those fixed first. But you know what? You can't have your cake and eat it too, is what the saying goes. So I'll take what they give me, especially when it's something positive. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Consider subscribing. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.